1 year ago, we checked out Noontec's ZORO wireless headphones. They operated via Bluetooth 4.0 and had a pretty impressive design in addition to build quality for a sub $200 Bluetooth pair of headsets. Now, the company is back with the updated ZORO 2.0, or the ZORO II wireless headphones, and still retains the same price tag of being under $200. You can pick one up directly through the company's website or through Amazon.com, and updates on a few things that the first did not get exactly right. For one, the ZORO II are definitely lighter and smaller than the original ZORO. And that is a good thing because we thought the first one seemed to be a bit hefty and heavy for our tastes, so if you're wearing them for extended periods of time, it tends to weigh you down a little bit. But the ZORO II are definitely smaller and lighter, so you can wear them for longer periods of time without feeling any strain. Otherwise, the design language remains unchanged from the original ZORO. We still have a very glossy plastic build with some metal accents and a wide array of different colors from blue to black to red that you can see here for you to customize your headphones with. The packaging itself is pretty impressive. Like always, we have a few images taken here of the box that you can actually see, and it looks pretty professional, so it's a great perhaps gift you might want to give to someone and offers a nice presentation overall. In terms of specifications, the ZORO II still have a dynamic driver with a 40mm diameter driver range and a frequency response of 13 to 26,000 Hz, and also offers 104 decibels of sensitivity. And there's also a built-in microphone that allows you to take and answer calls if you have it plugged into an Android or iOS smartphone. The weight is 164 grams, which again is lighter than the original, which is nice to see. Otherwise, the package also includes a micro USB cable for charging it with a adapter. You can plug it into any USB socket on a computer or a wall, and it takes roughly 2 hours to completely charge. And after you charge it, you can play this thing for about 10 hours before you need to recharge it again. So pretty good in terms of battery life. It's about average in terms of Bluetooth headphones are concerned. There's also a documented user manual printed in full color, as well as a 3.5mm flat ribbon wire cable. If you don't want to use Bluetooth, you can plug this directly into an analog signal, and that works nicely. And this is the aforementioned mic slash answer slash reject key, and it's a pretty nice cable that comes pre-included, in addition to a soft carrying case that you can slide the headphones into when you are traveling or moving around. So taking a look at the design of the ZORO II wireless, they are quite reminiscent of some Beats headphones, which are much more expensive, but overall it's not a bad look. It looks quite sleek and elegant. It does seem a little bit flashy, however it does have a good construction quality to it, and overall seems like a premium piece of kit with the metal accents on the ZORO logos as well as on the band parts. So this is something that evokes a sense of confidence when you're using it. The top features the padded memory foam, which sits comfortably on the head and provides a nice amount of cushion so you don't really feel the top of the headphones weighing you down too much. And the same thing can be said about the ear cushions. They're soft and they will stick nicely into your ears to isolate any sounds and block out any exterior sounds as well. So it's great for listening to music perhaps on a plane or on a noisier environment, despite the fact that these are not noise canceling headphones, so they don't have that active component built in. What is new in the ZORO II is an NFC tag on the side, so it makes pairing easier than ever. If your phone does have NFC, you just turn on Bluetooth and then tap your phone on the side here where the sticker is labeled, and you're basically paired. It's that simple, and it is a refinement and additional feature that we didn't see in the original. Of course, these can also be folded down for traveling purposes, and it makes the product a bit more compact, and the Noontec logo is stamped onto the very top, which again is very glossy and does attract a bit of fingerprints, which is something to take note of. The bottom features a 3.5mm jack for connecting to the analog cable, as well as a micro USB cable for charging, and the sides features controls for the volumes, which is pretty tactile and responsive, in addition to a control for the power on-off switch for pairing, for turning things on and off, as well as an LED indicator here for the pairing status, as well as the battery indication status as well. So a pretty nice overall layout. There aren't any controls directly on the top or the sides, so that is a pretty clean and elegant overall design, and it took me just a few minutes to get used to the button layout and placement on this thing. In terms of performance, the ZORO II are about the same as the original ZORO, which is not a bad thing at all. The size is reduced, so I expected sound quality to maybe be not as great, but I was pleasantly surprised by the loudness, the volume, and the richness, as well as the bass that these delivered. With that being said, like with the original ZORO, there's a slight amount of static if you are using Bluetooth to connect it to an audio source, so it's not the cleanest experience you might find on a pair of headphones. But then again, for Bluetooth wireless headphones, it's kind of what we expect. True audiophiles might prefer using, the cable instead in the first place, but the audio functionality, wireless functionality is a nice touch nonetheless. So overall, it does make for a pretty good music listening experience. I found it to be good for pop music, for rock music, for most genres it will do fine. If you're looking for extreme amounts of detail, I would again recommend using the 3.5mm cable, especially for things like classical music that might bode well and create a better experience overall. But again, these are pretty good in terms of the dynamic range. They're pretty good in terms of the volume, the richness, and the clarity if you are using that cable. So all in all, a very good pair of Bluetooth headphones. I would say sound quality again retains the highs that we found on the original pair of ZOROs, and it updates the design by having a lighter and a smaller form factor overall. It's considerably easier to tote around and considerably smaller as well, which is good, but construction quality is still equally as impressive. To learn more information about the ZORO II wireless headphones, as well as more specifics about the testing that we did on the audio quality, be sure to check out our full written review. But this has been our video review. Thanks for watching. Here are OS Reviews. This has been the ZORO II wireless Bluetooth headphones.